Did you know that nearly 80% of adults report feeling stressed on a daily basis? Toxic stress doesn't just linger in the background, it seeps into our thoughts, emotions, and physical well-being, often going unnoticed until it manifests in debilitating ways. Toxic Release, the hidden cure for toxic stress, invites you to explore the unseen forces affecting your mental health. Through practical strategies and insightful guidance, this audiobook helps you to uncover the layers of stress that may have been holding you captive. As you embark on this transformative journey, you'll learn to release, reclaim, and rejuvenate your mind and spirit. Toxic Release, the hidden cure for toxic stress, compiled and published by Balance Horizons. Chapter 1. The Hidden Weight of Toxic Stress. Have you ever felt as though a heavy cloak of anxiety drapes over you, obscuring your ability to fully engage with life? In our modern world, we often bustle through our days, unaware that we are burdened by an unseen weight, one that stems from toxic stress. This pervasive pressure impacts not only our mental clarity, but also our physical health, often leading to feelings of overwhelm and fatigue. The truth is that toxic stress quietly infiltrates our lives, causing mental and emotional chaos that can leave lasting scars. Many people today grapple with unrelenting stress, but struggle to identify its sources. While deadlines may loom and responsibilities multiply, the real struggle lies in the accumulation of emotional baggage we carry. Each frustrating encounter, each anxious thought, and each moment of self-doubt adds to what I refer to as the hidden weight of toxic stress. It is this hidden load that disrupts our ability to thrive and maintain a sense of well-being, often leading to debilitating conditions such as anxiety, depression, and burnout. But what if there were a way to lift this hidden weight and reclaim our inner peace? The good news is that there is. The transformative solution to this struggle lies in recognizing the signs of toxic stress and taking intentional steps to release it. This journey begins with awareness, acknowledging that the weight exists. Allowing ourselves to sit in silence for a few moments can illuminate what we often overlook. Through this clarity of mind, we can become attuned to our emotions and identify triggers that contribute to our stress levels. It is essential to understand that silence does not equate to emptiness. Instead, it can serve as a fertile ground for growth and mindfulness. Research underscores the profound benefits of silence and meditation in reducing stress and promoting mental well-being. Scientific studies reveal that even short periods of silence can lower cortisol levels, the hormone associated with stress, therefore enhancing our ability to cope with life's challenges. Embracing moments of silence to reflect can provide the clarity we need to dig deeper into our experiences and emotions. So, how do we begin this important journey toward release and healing? Start by incorporating brief moments of silence into your daily routine. Set aside 5 minutes each day to find a quiet space where you can breathe deeply and focus on your thoughts. Allow yourself to sit with any discomfort that arises. This is a vital part of the process. During this quiet reflection, consider journaling your feelings, capturing the weight you carry each day. This simple practice not only removes clutter from your mind, but allows you to unearth and confront the roots of your stress. As you continue to engage with this process, you will soon recognize the shifts in your emotional landscape. By bringing the hidden weight of toxic stress to the forefront of your awareness and addressing it directly, you pave the way for a renewed sense of freedom. Acknowledgement, reflection, and conscious release will guide you on your path toward a healthier, more peaceful existence. As you embrace this newfound awareness of toxic stress, it's essential to translate this understanding into actionable steps that can create meaningful change in your life. Start by integrating a daily mindfulness practice that encourages stillness. For instance, consider beginning each morning with a few minutes of deep breathing. Find a comfortable seat, close your eyes, and focus on the sensation of your breath. This simple act serves as a reset, clearing your mind and setting a positive tone for the day ahead. Over time, you may begin to notice that moments of calm not only reduce your immediate stress, but also enable you to approach daily challenges with a clearer, more focused mindset. Another effective step involves transforming your environment to support a calmer state of being. For example, you might create a dedicated space in your home that is free from distractions, perhaps a cozy nook with soft lighting where you can retreat to read, meditate, or simply reflect. Conducting life from a space designed for tranquility nurtures a more peaceful mindset. Real-life situations, such as a hectic evening after a long workday, can feel overwhelmingly chaotic. However, retreating to your calming corner, even for a few minutes, can significantly diminish that chaos, helping you navigate your responsibilities with greater clarity and ease. As you take these steps, the benefits will reveal themselves in remarkable ways. You may notice an increased ability to concentrate, heightened emotional stability, and a growing sense of resilience against stressors that previously felt insurmountable. Enhanced creativity and problem-solving abilities often emerge as well. By giving yourself permission to engage with silence, you nourish both the mind and spirit. You may even find that the relationships around you improve, as the calm you cultivate within emanates outward, creating a more harmonious environment for yourself and those you interact with. Now is the time to take your understanding a step further. I encourage you to engage in a practical exercise. Throughout the next week, commit to setting aside 10 minutes each day solely for silence and reflection. Consider keeping a journal to document your experiences. How do those moments of calm affect your mood? What thoughts arise that might otherwise remain buried? This process of writing can serve as a powerful tool for further exploration, allowing you to connect more deeply with your feelings. As you immerse yourself in this practice, remember that this journey is not about achieving perfection. Instead, it's about cultivating a lifestyle of continuous growth. Every step you take, no matter how small, resonates deeply within your journey of self-discovery. By embracing silence and prioritizing these reflections, you'll find that you are actively carving a path toward healing, resilience, and clarity. Looking ahead, the next chapter will delve into understanding your triggers and emotional load. Together, we will explore how to identify and manage those stressors that contribute to your hidden burdens. Each exploration will provide further insights, transforming your relationship with stress and opening the door to deeper personal growth. Before you turn the page, consider subscribing to Balance Horizons for additional support as you continue on this enlightening path. Chapter 2: Understanding Your Triggers and Emotional Load. Have you ever felt a sudden wave of anxiety wash over you, leaving you bewildered and unsure of its cause? Picture this. You're driving home after a long day, and a seemingly innocuous reminder from a friend sends your heart racing and your mind spiraling. It's moments like these that reveal the profound impact of emotional triggers and the unseen burdens we carry. Understanding these triggers is not just an exercise in self-awareness. It is vital for regaining control over your life. In our frenetic lives, it's all too common to brush off these feelings as fleeting emotions, attempting to soldier on through the day. However, ignoring the roots of this emotional load can lead to detrimental consequences, accumulating stress that weighs heavily on our mental and physical health. Research indicates that unresolved emotional distress can lead to chronic conditions, including anxiety and depression. Many people navigate their daily routines without recognizing that their emotional responses are often tied to past experiences, unresolved conflicts, or even external pressures they unwittingly accumulate. So, how can we begin to unravel this intricate web of emotional triggers? The transformative solution lies in the process of exploration and understanding. It starts with acknowledging that our emotions hold significant information about our state of being. Approach this journey with curiosity instead of judgment. Begin observing when those feelings of anxiety, anger, or sadness arise. What situations provoke them? By identifying these triggers, you can start to dismantle the patterns that perpetuate your emotional load. One of the ways to approach this understanding is to keep a daily emotions journal. Consider your recent experiences. When do you feel most alive? And conversely, when do you feel drained? Writing down specific instances alongside your emotional responses helps clarify not only what ignites negative feelings, but also highlights positive interactions. Scientific research supports the power of written expression as a vehicle for emotional clarity, revealing that those who journal regularly experience lower levels of stress and emotional turmoil. As you cultivate this practice, allow yourself to explore your feelings further. Invite reflection. Ask yourself deeper questions. Why does a particular situation unsettle me? What past experiences might be influencing my reactions? Take time to sit quietly, perhaps meditating for a few moments, and listen to the answers that arise from within. This introspective engagement invites the kind of self-discovery that can be profoundly enlightening and cathartic. In real-world applications, you might recall a time when a simple comment from a colleague made you feel criticized. On examining the incident, you could realize it echoed a past experience of feeling overlooked. By acknowledging the connection, you dismantle the emotional response and regain power over your reactions in similar future situations. Each revelation can transform your emotional landscape, providing a framework for healthier interactions moving forward. This chapter emphasizes that understanding your triggers is not an end. It is a means to navigate your emotional load with greater awareness and compassion. When you uncover the patterns beneath your feelings, you empower yourself to respond rather than react, cultivating a sense of inner peace and confidence. As we move forward, the next chapter will delve into the science of stress and how it affects you, providing even deeper insights into how your body and mind respond to the burdens we carry. This journey of understanding continues, revealing layers of our emotional experiences and guiding you on the path to resilience. As you progress on your journey of understanding your emotional triggers and burdens, implementing actionable steps can enhance your ability to manage them effectively. Begin by establishing a dedicated time each day to reflect on your triggers. For instance, set aside 10 minutes each evening to review your day in your emotions journal. Ask yourself what moments sparked strong feelings. Did a conversation trigger anger? Did an unexpected project deadline lead to anxiety? This structured approach not only clarifies your emotional responses, but also builds a habit of recognizing patterns over time. You might also consider creating a trigger map. This is a visual representation of the situations that evoke strong emotions, plotted alongside the corresponding emotional responses. For example, if a tight deadline makes you feel overwhelmed, draw a connection between the two in your map. Such a practice allows you to visualize the relationship between triggers and feelings, enhancing your understanding of how daily life influences your emotions. Over time, this will empower you to anticipate potential stressors and prepare for them, resulting in reduced anxiety and a sense of control. Reinforcing your emotional awareness leads to tangible benefits, including a greater sense of calm and improved relationships. When you become more adept at recognizing your emotional triggers, you may find your reactions become less visceral and more measured. Picture a situation in which a colleague offers critical feedback. Instead of responding defensively, your newfound self-awareness allows you to pause, consider your feelings, and respond constructively. This not only fosters healthier communication, but can also bolster your professional reputation as someone who can engage with feedback positively. It's essential to engage in practical exercises that solidify these concepts. I recommend initiating a weekly check-in with yourself. Designate a day where you engage in a reflective practice, perhaps through meditation or a long walk in nature. Allow your thoughts to flow and observe them without judgment. This creates a space for emotional clarity, allowing you to process the feelings recorded in your journal or trigger map. Moreover, integrating gratitude into your reflective time can further elevate your emotional state. As you acknowledge the positive aspects of your life, you create balance against the weight of stress. This dual practice not only frees you from emotional burdens, but also cultivates resilience. Remember, this endeavor is a continuous journey toward personal growth. The practice of understanding and managing your emotional load doesn't happen overnight, but each step taken brings you closer to balance. Embrace this process, celebrate small victories, and remain gentle with yourself as you navigate your emotions. As we transition into the next chapter, you will explore the science of stress and how it uniquely affects you. Gaining insight into the physiological responses behind your emotional experiences will deepen your understanding and provide further tools for managing stress. This chapter aims to empower you with knowledge, equipping you for the next stage in your journey. Before you delve into these new revelations, consider subscribing to Balance Horizons for resources and support as you continue to explore the path toward a more peaceful existence. Chapter 3: The Science of Stress, How It Affects You. Imagine you are standing in a crowded elevator, the air thick with tension, and your heart begins to race. Suddenly, your palms sweat and your breath quickens. What is happening inside your body? This response to stress is automatic, a physiological reaction deeply rooted in our biology. It raises an essential question: how does stress really affect us on a scientific level, and what can we do about it? Understanding the science of stress is crucial for gaining control over your life and emotions. Stress can often feel overwhelming, like an uninvited guest that overstays its welcome. While it is a natural part of life, excessive stress correlates with numerous health issues, both mental and physical. This is especially poignant in a world where demands and challenges seem never-ending. Chronic stress can lead to fatigue, anxiety, depression, and a host of physical ailments such as high blood pressure and cardiovascular disease. Many people may not even recognize the toll that persistent stress takes on their bodies, often attributing their discontent to external factors without realizing the internal chaos at play. The transformative solution is to cultivate an awareness of how stress manifests in your body and to develop proactive strategies to manage it. Begin by deepening your understanding of stress responses. When faced with a perceived threat, your brain triggers the fight-or-flight response, flooding your body with hormones like adrenaline and cortisol. While this response can be life-saving in emergencies, when activated over prolonged periods, it can wreak havoc on your health. Recognizing the signs of chronic stress, persistent tension in your muscles, digestive issues, or sleep disturbances, can empower you to make necessary changes before it escalates. To counteract these stress responses, actively integrating moments of calm into your daily routine can be remarkably effective. Start with brief pauses throughout your day where you consciously take a few deep breaths. This simple practice interrupts the cycle of stress, allowing your body to return to a more balanced state. Scientific research indicates that even small acts of mindfulness contribute to a decrease in cortisol levels and promote emotional regulation. Another actionable strategy involves exploring stress relief techniques such as mindfulness meditation or yoga. Incorporating these practices into your life fosters not just relaxation, but a deeper connection to your physical body. Picture yourself participating in a yoga class, focusing on your breath as you flow through each pose. This enhances body awareness and invites a sense of tranquility, offering a powerful antidote to stress. As you become more attuned to your body and its rhythms, you will be better equipped to recognize when stress is gaining ground, allowing you to employ your coping mechanisms early on. Ultimately, cultivating this awareness and implementing these techniques will lead to profound benefits, both physically and emotionally. You will find that emotional resilience builds, leading to improved relationships and a clearer mind. Moments of anxiety that once felt consuming will transform into manageable challenges. Instead of feeling helpless in the face of stress, you will discover tools at your disposal, enabling you to maintain a calmer, more centered state of being. As we move forward, we will delve into the process of detoxing the mind by releasing mental clutter in the next chapter. This journey will take you deeper into the practice of silence and invite you to discover how a clear mind can serve as a sanctuary amidst the chaos of life. Before you explore this next essential step, take a moment to reflect on your newfound understanding of stress. Consider subscribing to Balance Horizons for ongoing support, resources, and inspiration as you continue on this path of personal growth. To embark on the path of detoxing your mind and releasing mental clutter, it's essential to implement specific actionable steps that will foster clarity and calm. Begin by setting aside a dedicated time each day, perhaps early in the morning or right before bed, to engage in a mental decluttering practice. During this time, find a quiet space where you can sit comfortably, take a few deep breaths, and consciously let go of distracting thoughts. Imagine those thoughts as leaves floating on a river. Observe them without judgment as they drift by, creating mental space for serenity. One highly effective technique is the practice of free writing. Give yourself about 10 minutes to write down everything that comes to mind without filtering your thoughts or worrying about structure. The goal is to release, not to create perfection. For example, if you feel overwhelmed by your to-do list, jot down every task and concern, no matter how trivial. By getting it all out on paper, you'll often find that the anxiety surrounding those thoughts begins to dissipate. This practice allows you to confront the noise in your mind, turning chaos into clarity. Another actionable step involves practicing mindfulness meditation. Start with just a few minutes each day, gradually increasing the duration as you become more comfortable. During meditation, focus your attention on your breath or a calming mantra. Imagine each breath in bringing in tranquility and each breath out releasing tension. This method is supported by scientific research showing that even short bursts of mindfulness can significantly reduce stress and promote well-being. If you find your mind wandering, gently guide your focus back to your breath, cultivating patience and self-compassion. Incorporating physical activity into your routine can also serve as a powerful tool for mental detoxification. Movement helps to discharge pent-up energy and excess cortisol from your body. Consider setting a daily goal of 20 to 30 minutes of exercise. Whether it's a brisk walk in nature, a yoga session, or dancing to your favorite music at home. You may find that these moments infuse your day with joy while simultaneously clearing your mind, allowing for a refreshed perspective. As you implement these practices, you will start to notice profound benefits. Information overload and mental fatigue will begin to wane, and your sense of focus and productivity may sharpen significantly. For instance, after dedicating time to decluttering both mentally and physically, you might find it easier to tackle the projects that once felt overwhelming. You'll develop a deeper connection to your thoughts, approaching them with newfound awareness, instead of being swept away in an emotional tide. I invite you to view this journey as a continuous process of growth, recognizing that mental detoxification is not a one-time effort, but an ongoing commitment can be freeing. Each day presents an opportunity to check in with your mental state and utilize your tools for a calmer mind. As you prepare to explore the next chapter, we will examine how to cultivate peace through releasing mental clutter further. You will learn additional techniques and strategies to support your journey toward a clearer, more tranquil mind. Before diving into these revelations, consider subscribing to Balance Horizons for insightful resources and guidance as you navigate your path toward emotional wellness and resilience. Embrace this journey. Your transformed self awaits you. Chapter 4. Detoxing the Mind, Releasing Mental Clutter. Have you ever felt as though your mind is continuously buzzing, filled with thoughts racing like cars on a highway? This overwhelming mental clutter can prevent clarity, productivity, and ultimately peace. In an age where information overload is the norm, the challenge of managing our mental space is more pressing than ever. How do we navigate this chaos and reclaim the calm we so desperately seek? Mental clutter accumulates from various sources: our busy schedules, technology, relationships, and constant external stimuli. It manifests as scattered thoughts, unfinished tasks, and unresolved feelings that create a chaotic mental landscape. Many individuals experience this as chronic stress, anxiety, or an inability to focus. As modern life throws more and more on our plates, we often overlook the necessity of mental detoxification, leading to decreased creativity, productivity, and overall well-being. The transformative solution begins with conscious awareness of your mental state and the recognition of clutter as a barrier to peace. Understanding that your mind can be cultivated like a garden provides a powerful framework for this journey. Just as a garden requires weeding, pruning, and care, so too does your mind need regular attention and detoxification. Cultivating mindfulness techniques can provide the tools necessary to achieve this. A practical approach to detoxing the mind involves setting aside specific moments in your day for silence and reflection. Even just 5 to 10 minutes can ignite significant transformation. Find a quiet space where you won't be disturbed. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and invite a sense of stillness. When thoughts surface, acknowledge them, but gently guide your focus back to your breath. This practice fosters a sense of observation, allowing you to witness your thoughts without judgment. Scientific studies show that incorporating regular mindfulness practices into your life can reduce rumination and improve emotional regulation. Over time, this will empower you to disentangle from intrusive thoughts and bring clarity to your mental landscape. Imagine entering a meeting at work feeling centered and focused, rather than frazzled and distracted. This newfound clarity will enable you to articulate your ideas fluently and engage more fully with your colleagues. Another effective strategy for mental detoxification is the practice of digital mindfulness. In our hyper-connected world, the constant ping of notifications can contribute significantly to our mental clutter. Consider setting specific boundaries around technology usage, such as a digital detox for a few hours each day. During that time, engage in reflective activities like reading a physical book, journaling, or taking a walk in nature. This intentional disconnection from screens allows your mind to recharge and reconnect with itself, creating space for inspiration and creativity to flourish. As you embark on this journey, you will begin to experience tangible benefits. Your ability to focus will sharpen, emotional responses will stabilize, and a sense of calm will emerge amid external chaos. Through consistent practice, moments of overwhelm will transform into manageable challenges as you gain the tools to approach life with a clearer mind and an open heart. Remember, detoxing the mind is not a destination, but a continuous journey of growth. Each step you take toward releasing mental clutter is a step toward greater freedom and joy. As we transition to the next chapter, we will explore the body's wisdom and how healing through movement can further support your journey to mental clarity. Movement serves as a powerful ally in promoting emotional health and releasing stress. Before we delve deeper into this exploration, take a moment to reflect on your current mental state and consider subscribing to Balance Horizons for ongoing resources and inspiration as you navigate this transformative path. Embrace the quiet. Your authentic self is waiting to emerge. To effectively detox your mind and embrace a clearer mental space, it's essential to incorporate actionable steps into your daily routine. Begin by establishing a morning ritual dedicated to mental clarity. Upon waking, take a few moments to engage in deep breathing exercises. Sit comfortably. Inhale through your nose for a count of 4, hold for 4, and exhale through your mouth for 6. This simple practice awakens your mind and creates a foundation for a focused day. Consider setting aside a designated area in your home for this ritual, perhaps near a window where natural light can energize you. As you cultivate this morning practice, you may find that you approach the rest of your day with a renewed sense of awareness. For example, imagine entering your workplace after a moment of grounding. You might notice that tasks that once felt overwhelming are now more manageable. When unexpected challenges arise, your clarity enables you to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. This shift fosters a calmer atmosphere both for you and those around you. Additionally, implementing a digital detox routine can significantly clear mental clutter. Consider choosing a specific time each day to unplug from screens. This could be during meals or an hour before bedtime. During your detox, engage in activities that nourish your mind and spirit, such as reading, drawing, or simply enjoying nature. One reader shared their experience of taking daily walks in a nearby park. They found that being present in a natural setting not only calmed their busy mind, but also enhanced their creativity and inspiration. To further support your journey, I encourage you to try a technique known as brain dumping. Allocate time at the end of each week to jot down thoughts, tasks, concerns, and ideas swirling in your mind. Once everything is out in the open, prioritize what truly matters and discard what you no longer need to carry. This practice can create immense relief and clarity, allowing your mind to breathe freely without the weight of unexpressed thoughts. As you embrace these practices, countless benefits will unfold. You might notice an improvement in your emotional resilience, allowing you to navigate life's ups and downs with greater ease. Practicing mindfulness creates a profound connection between your thoughts and feelings, making it easier to recognize triggers and manage stress. You will experience deeper, more meaningful connections with others, as your newfound clarity enables you to relate and listen more effectively while present in conversations. Don't view this journey as a destination, but rather a continuous process of self-nurturing and growth. Each day is an opportunity to deepen these practices and discover more about yourself. Commitment to your own mental wellness is an empowering step toward living a fulfilling life. As we transition into the next chapter, you will explore how the body's wisdom can be harnessed for emotional healing through movement. Movement is a profound way to integrate your mental and emotional practices, enhancing your overall well-being. Before we embark on this journey, take a moment to reflect on your current relationship with your mind and consider subscribing to Balance Horizons for insightful resources as you navigate this enlightening path. Embrace the silence. Within it lies the potential for transformation and serenity. Chapter 5. The Body's Wisdom. Healing Through Movement. Have you ever noticed how a brisk walk can clear your mind, or how dancing to your favorite song can lift your spirits? Movement is a powerful antidote to the stillness of stress and mental clutter. It's not just about physical exercise, it's about tapping into the body's innate wisdom, allowing it to guide us toward healing and emotional balance. How often do we dismiss the signs our bodies send, focusing instead on the noise of our thoughts? In today's fast-paced world, problems often arise from our disconnect with our bodies. We sit for hours at desks, immersed in screens, and ignore the physical signals urging us to move. This neglect can lead to various issues, including chronic stress, fatigue, and even depression. Many people experience heightened anxiety in environments disconnected from physical activity, leaving them feeling trapped in their own bodies, struggling against a torrent of stress with no effective way to combat it. The true challenge lies in recognizing and honoring the wisdom that movement can offer us. The transformative solution is to integrate movement into your daily routine as a conscious practice for mental and emotional health. Begin by embracing the notion that movement is not solely for fitness, but rather a necessary form of expression and release. Start small. Try committing to 5 minutes of movement each day. This could be as simple as stretching in the morning, or taking a moment in the afternoon to stand up and shake out the tension in your body. When you feel that familiar sense of overwhelm creeping in, pause and allow your body to guide you. Scientific research supports the notion that physical activity can have profound impacts on mental well-being. Engaging in movement releases endorphins, often referred to as feel-good hormones, which can alleviate feelings of stress and anxiety. Imagine a workplace scenario where you're bombarded by deadlines. Instead of succumbing to pressure, take a quick walk around your office or do some jumping jacks. After just a few minutes, you may discover that your mind feels clearer, primed for tackling tasks with renewed energy. Incorporating mindful movement, such as yoga or tai chi, can further deepen this connection. These practices promote not only physical flexibility but also mental clarity. Consider joining a local class or simply following an online session at home. The calm and awareness they cultivate can ground you and create space for introspection. One participant in a local yoga class recounted how dedicating time each week to this practice allowed her to foster soothing mindfulness, resulting in reduced anxiety in her daily life. Additionally, dance can be a joyful and liberating way to embrace movement. Whether in a class or your living room, dancing allows self-expression that transcends words. Consider turning on your favorite music and letting your body follow its desires, moving in ways that feel good. This encourages both joy and a profound release of pent-up emotions. In conclusion, weaving movement into your daily routine can act as a bridge to healing. The ancient wisdom of our bodies tells us that through movement, we can reclaim balance in our minds. By responding to your body's cues, you allow yourself to engage in a process that highlights the synergistic connection between body, mind, and spirit. As we move into the next chapter, we will explore how reclaiming peace through strategies to calm anxiety can further enhance the healing journey initiated through movement. Understanding techniques for fostering serenity in the face of chaos lays the groundwork for profound personal transformation. Before we delve deeper, take a moment to reflect on how you might incorporate movement into your daily life and consider subscribing to Balance Horizons for ongoing support and inspiration as you embark on this transformative journey. Embrace the rhythm of your body. It holds the key to your healing. To effectively harness the healing power of movement, it's essential to integrate practical steps into your daily routine that encourage physical activity and emotional release. Begin by establishing a regular movement schedule. Choose a time that suits your daily rhythm, whether it's in the morning to awaken your body and mind or in the evening to wind down. Aim for at least 15 to 20 minutes of focused movement each day. This could be as simple as a brisk walk around your neighborhood or a structured workout. The key is consistency. Over time, you will notice that these dedicated moments transform from tasks into essential components of your well-being. Engaging in activities that resonate with you personally can enhance this experience further. For example, if you enjoy dancing, try signing up for a local dance class or create a dance party in your living room each week. One reader shared her journey of joining a Zumba class, finding not only joy in the movement but also community support, fostering a sense of belonging and increasing her motivation to stay active. This kind of engagement not only refreshes the body, but cultivates connections, amplifying the positive effects of movement. Additionally, incorporate simple stretches throughout your day, especially if you find yourself sitting for long periods. Set an alarm on your phone to remind you every hour to take a moment to stand, stretch, and shake out any tension that has built up. This practice can rejuvenate your mind and body, making it easier to remain focused and productive. Many individuals have reported that even brief breaks from movement significantly reduce their feelings of fatigue and mental clutter, leaving them feeling more energized and prepared to tackle their tasks. Remember to combine this aspect of movement with mindfulness. As you engage in your physical activities, bring your attention to how your body feels. Notice the sensations of your muscles, the rhythm of your breath, and the grounding connection with the earth beneath your feet. This mindful approach not only enhances the benefits of movement, but also deepens your connection to yourself, allowing you to become more attuned to your body's needs. The benefits of embracing movement in your life are numerous and profound. You will likely experience increased energy levels, reduced stress, and improved emotional resilience. Engaging regularly in physical activity can lead to significant enhancements in mood, self-esteem, and overall quality of life. One practical exercise to solidify this change is to track your activities over a week. Create a simple log to note how you feel before and after each session of movement, paying close attention to your energy levels, mood, and clarity of thought. This reflection will help you see the tangible benefits and reinforce the importance of movement in your daily routine. As we transition into the next chapter, we will delve into calming anxiety through practical strategies that cultivate inner peace. Building on your experiences with movement, you'll discover additional techniques to center yourself, allowing you to navigate life's challenges with calm assurance. Embrace this opportunity for growth, and take a moment now to reflect on how movement has already begun to impact your life. Remember to subscribe to Balance Horizons for valuable resources and continued guidance. Your journey toward a more vibrant, connected self is just beginning. Embrace the rhythm of your body. It holds the key to your healing. Chapter 6. Reclaiming Peace: Strategies to Calm Anxiety. Have you ever felt the tightening grip of anxiety? A sensation like a storm brewing inside, ready to erupt? Imagine encountering a situation, such as a looming deadline or a crowded social gathering, where the pressure mounts, leaving you gasping for breath. This is the reality for many who experience anxiety in their daily lives, a feeling that can overwhelm even the most resilient individuals. As we navigate the complexities of our modern world, finding tools to calm this inner turmoil becomes a critical necessity. Anxiety can manifest in various forms, from racing thoughts to physical symptoms like a racing heart and shallow breathing. Many people struggle to manage their anxiety effectively, often resorting to avoidance or denial as coping mechanisms. Unfortunately, these strategies only serve to exacerbate the problem, trapping individuals in a cycle of fear and apprehension. The challenge of anxiety can become all-consuming, preventing us from fully engaging with life, whether at work, in relationships, or in our personal aspirations. The transformative solution lies in actively employing strategies to reclaim your peace of mind. Understanding that anxiety is a natural response to stress opens the door to acceptance, allowing you to face it head-on rather than shy away. One effective method is to cultivate mindfulness, which encourages living in the present moment. By focusing on what is happening around you rather than worrying about what could go wrong, you can disrupt the relentless cycle of anxious thoughts. To begin this practice, dedicate a few minutes each day to mindfulness meditation. Find a quiet space where you won't be disturbed. Sit comfortably and focus on your breath. Inhale deeply, hold for a few seconds, then exhale slowly. If your mind begins to wander to anxious thoughts, gently bring your focus back to your breath. This practice trains your mind to acknowledge intrusive thoughts without judgment, reducing their power over you. Research indicates that even short sessions of mindfulness can significantly reduce anxiety levels, promoting emotional well-being and resilience. Additionally, identifying your personal triggers is vital in managing anxiety. Keep a journal that captures moments of heightened anxiety. Reflect on the circumstances and emotions surrounding these experiences. For example, if you notice that social gatherings consistently induce anxiety, examine what precisely triggers this response. Understanding these patterns empowers you to confront and manage anxiety proactively rather than reactively. Another strategy involves developing a grounding technique to anchor you during moments of anxiety. Try the 5-4-3-2-2-1 exercise. Identify 5 things you can see, 4 things you can touch, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing you can taste. This sensory exercise brings your awareness back to the present, calming your racing thoughts. In real life, imagine finding yourself in a stressful meeting. By employing this grounding technique, you can regain your composure and approach the situation with a clearer, more focused mind. The benefits of implementing these techniques are vast. You may discover that your capacity to handle stress strengthens, leading to improved overall well-being and a greater sense of empowerment. Imagine attending an event that once filled you with dread and finding yourself at ease, able to engage meaningfully with others. Embrace the journey toward reclaiming your peace as a continuous process of growth and self-discovery. Each step you take toward managing anxiety enriches your resilience and enhances your ability to navigate life's challenges. As we move forward, the next chapter will explore the practice of emotional detox, focusing on letting go of stored trauma. You will learn how releasing burdens from the past allows for greater emotional freedom in the present. Take a moment now to reflect on your relationship with anxiety and consider subscribing to Balance Horizons for ongoing support and resources. Your path to tranquility starts with awareness. Let it unfold with grace. To effectively confront and release anxiety, it's essential to integrate actionable steps into your routine. Start by establishing a daily practice of self-reflection, where you allocate time to examine your feelings. Use a journal to jot down instances of anxiety, what triggered those feelings, and how you responded. This practice not only promotes awareness, but also empowers you by revealing patterns in your emotional landscape. For instance, if you regularly note that tight deadlines create anxiety, you can proactively plan your schedule to alleviate some of that pressure. By recognizing these patterns, you're already taking significant strides toward managing anxiety instead of merely reacting to it. Incorporate the use of relaxation techniques into your daily routine. Techniques such as progressive muscle relaxation can be particularly effective. This involves systematically tensing and then relaxing different muscle groups throughout your body. Start with your toes and work your way up to your head. As you consciously relax each muscle group, visualize the tension melting away. A real-life example can be drawn from a busy professional who, before an important meeting, practiced this technique in a secluded corner of the office. They reported feeling significantly calmer and more focused, which enabled them to present their ideas clearly and confidently without being overwhelmed by anxiety. Another powerful approach is to cultivate a support system. Share your feelings with trusted friends or family members. Opening up about what you're experiencing can greatly lessen the burden of anxiety. For example, consider the story of a woman who, upon sharing her anxiety regarding presentations with her coworkers, discovered they experienced similar feelings. They formed a support group where they helped each other practice public speaking techniques, transforming anxiety into collaboration and encouragement. Creating such connections offers a sense of belonging and assurance that you are not alone in your struggles. Mindfulness, as previously mentioned, remains an invaluable tool. Make it a habit to engage in daily mindfulness exercises. In addition to the breathing techniques you've practiced, incorporate mindful walking. This involves paying close attention to the sensations in your feet and legs as you walk, the rhythm of your breath, and the surrounding environment. One individual started taking these mindful walks during lunch breaks and noted not only a reduction in anxiety, but also enhanced creativity and problem-solving skills afterward. To solidify these approaches, establish a peaceful moments routine. Dedicate specific times during the day to pause, breathe, and practice grounding exercises. Consider setting reminders on your phone that prompt you to take a minute to check in with yourself. Inhaling deeply and observing your emotional state, these active choices can be incredibly empowering, transforming your approach to anxiety from helplessness to proactive management. The benefits of implementing these strategies are immense. You will likely experience reduced levels of anxiety, increased emotional resilience, and a deeper understanding of how to navigate life's challenges. Instead of feeling overwhelmed by anxiety, you will find that you have effective tools to respond to it. As we transition to the next chapter, we will explore the practice of emotional detox and how letting go of stored trauma can free you from persistent burdens. Understanding this process will deepen your emotional toolbox and enhance your overall well-being. Take a moment to reflect on your journey thus far and consider subscribing to Balance Horizons for ongoing support and resources as you continue on this path of personal growth. Your journey toward reclaiming peace starts with courage and commitment. Embrace the possibilities that lie ahead. Chapter 7. Emotional Detox. Letting go of stored trauma. Have you ever felt a surge of emotions rise unexpectedly at a seemingly harmless trigger, perhaps a song, a scent, or a place? This phenomenon often stems from trauma that we carry within us, a weight we may not even realize we're bearing. It's a daunting thought, isn't it? The scars of past experiences can impact our present in profound ways, influencing how we perceive ourselves and relate to others. Understanding this connection is essential for anyone seeking to navigate the complexities of their emotional landscape and reclaim their sense of peace. Stored trauma can arise from various circumstances, including childhood experiences, heartbreaks, or even collective societal events. Many individuals struggle with the effects of unresolved trauma, causing anxiety, depression, and difficulty in forming healthy relationships. Often, these experiences manifest in more subtle ways, such as a pervasive sense of unease or the tendency to react disproportionately to conflicts. The challenge lies in recognizing that these reactions are often rooted in past experiences rather than current circumstances, leaving us feeling frustrated and powerless. The transformative solution involves embarking on an emotional detox journey, a deliberate practice of awareness and release. Accepting that the past influences the present is the first step toward healing. This journey encourages you to explore the layers of emotions that have been lodged within you, allowing for an authentic process of letting go. One effective method is to engage in expressive activities, such as journaling. Writing can become a powerful tool for processing emotions. Consider setting aside time each day to freely write about your feelings related to past experiences, judgments, or traumas that continue to affect you. This act of putting pen to paper can illuminate the hidden burdens you carry and foster a sense of clarity. Additionally, seeking therapy or counseling can provide vital support in this process. Speaking with a trained professional can offer insights into managing unresolved trauma effectively. Techniques such as EMDR, eye movement desensitization, and reprocessing have gained recognition in treating trauma by helping clients process distressing memories. Imagine being guided through this process, revisiting painful events in a safe environment and emerging with a renewed sense of freedom. By addressing these experiences, you cultivate resilience and emotional strength. Moreover, incorporating mindfulness and meditation can play a crucial role in your emotional detox. Regular mindfulness practices allow you to sit with your feelings, acknowledging them without judgment. When emotions arise, instead of pushing them away, take a moment to breathe into the discomfort. This practice cultivates a deep sense of compassion for yourself, providing a safe space to explore your emotions. For instance, one individual embraced mindfulness meditation during an emotionally charged situation, and they found that simply observing their feelings allowed them to navigate the overwhelming wave of emotion with clarity rather than fear. As you engage in these practices, prepare to experience profound benefits. You may find that the weight of past experiences begins to lift, leading to increased emotional resilience. Improved self-awareness will help you respond to triggers with greater intentionality, reducing the impact of trauma on your daily life. Relationships often flourish when we can approach them free from the shadows of our past, allowing for authentic connections to emerge. View this detox process as a continuous journey rather than a destination. As you shed the layers of stored emotion, you will gain insights into yourself and foster healthier relationships with those you encounter. As we move forward, the next chapter will delve deeper into the power of self-compassion and inner healing. You will learn how embracing kindness towards yourself can further illuminate your path to emotional well-being. Take a moment now to reflect on your emotional journey and consider subscribing to Balance Horizons for lasting support and resources as you navigate this transformative landscape. Your journey of healing begins with the willingness to confront the past and embrace the potential to create a joyful future. Embracing emotional detoxification requires a commitment to implementing actionable steps in your daily life. Start by creating a dedicated space for self-reflection and healing. This could be a cozy corner in your home or a quiet spot in a local park where you can sit undisturbed. Establishing this sanctuary will signal to your mind and body that you are taking this process seriously. Once you've found your space, introduce a practice where you engage in dialogue with yourself about your emotions. Set a timer for 10 to 15 minutes and allow yourself to write down any feelings that surface, accompanied by their triggers. You might ask yourself questions such as, what emotions have I avoided? Or, what experiences do I need to release? One reader shared their experience of creating a healing corner in their home. They adorned it with comforting items, soft fabrics, a journal, and candles, allowing the space to become a source of solace. The act of writing in this space each day led to unexpected revelations and a gradual lifting of emotional heaviness. You too can achieve similar clarity and freedom by committing to this practice. As part of your emotional detox plan, consider incorporating guided imagery or visualization techniques. Close your eyes and imagine yourself standing at the edge of a calm body of water. Visualize the emotions and experiences you wish to release as leaves floating on the surface. As you breathe deeply, picture those leaves gently drifting away, taking with them the burdens you no longer wish to carry. Practice this visualization regularly to reinforce your commitment to letting go of stored trauma and emotions. In addition to these reflective exercises, explore the benefits of engaging in creative outlets as a means of emotional expression. Activities such as painting, drawing, or even dancing can serve as powerful release mechanisms. For instance, a woman struggling with the remnants of a past relationship began expressing her emotions through abstract painting. Each stroke on the canvas became a cathartic experience, allowing her to release feelings of hurt and disappointment that words could not capture. By channeling your emotions into creativity, you not only experience relief, but also gain insight into your emotional landscape. In tandem with creativity, consider discussing your experiences with trusted friends or family members. Creating a support network can be invaluable. One individual found solace and clarity after confiding in a close friend about their trauma. This conversation, which initially felt daunting, transformed into a powerful emotional release and opened the door to healing. Sharing your thoughts can validate your feelings and provide you with encouragement as you work through your emotional detox. As you embrace these strategies, begin to notice the shifts in your emotional well-being. You may find that the weight of past traumas lightens, leading to improved mood stability, enhanced creativity, and deeper connections in your relationships. The clarity that comes with this emotional detox allows you to live more fully in the present rather than being tethered to the past. Embrace this process as an ongoing journey towards self-discovery and healing. Each small step you take will undeniably lead to profound transformations, empowering you to live with greater intention and authenticity. In our next chapter, we will explore the transformative power of self-compassion and how nurturing this quality can further enhance your emotional healing. You will learn techniques to cultivate kindness toward yourself, paving the way for deeper acceptance and growth. As you reflect on your journey, consider subscribing to Balance Horizons to access valuable resources that support your ongoing journey. Your path to emotional freedom is unfolding with each conscious choice you make. Embrace the journey ahead. Chapter 8. The Power of Self-Compassion and Inner Healing. Have you ever been your harshest critic, holding yourself to impossibly high standards while feeling undeserving of kindness? Picture this. You're facing a setback or failure, and instead of offering yourself solace, you echo a chorus of self-criticism that only deepens your sense of inadequacy. This inner dialogue is a common struggle, and it reflects a broader issue that many individuals battle: a lack of self-compassion. Understanding and nurturing self-compassion can catalyze profound healing and emotional resilience, enabling you to face life's challenges with grace and understanding. The challenge of self-compassion arises in a society that often equates success with self-worth, leading to a damaging inner narrative that views mistakes as failures rather than opportunities for growth. Many people grapple with feelings of unworthiness or guilt, believing that self-criticism will motivate them to improve. However, research reveals that this approach can be counterproductive. It fosters a negative mindset that amplifies anxiety, depression, and overall dissatisfaction. By being consumed by our faults, we create a barrier to healing, distancing ourselves from the very kindness we need to thrive. The transformative solution is to cultivate self-compassion through intentional practices that nurture kindness and understanding within. Begin by recognizing the importance of treating yourself like you would a close friend. When faced with difficult emotions or setbacks, ask yourself, what would I say to someone I love in this situation? This shift in perspective can create a space for healing rather than judgment. Allow yourself to feel the emotions connected to your experiences, without interpreting them as failures. Consider incorporating mindfulness into your self-compassion practice. Mindfulness invites you to observe your feelings without attachment, creating a sense of awareness that fosters self-acceptance. When you notice feelings of inadequacy arising, take a moment to breathe deeply and acknowledge those feelings. You might say to yourself, "It's okay to feel this way. I'm human." This practice aligns closely with insights from psychological research, which highlight the significant benefits of self-compassion in reducing anxiety and increasing emotional well-being. Another effective strategy is developing a self-compassion mantra. Create a phrase that resonates with you and embodies positive affirmations. For example, "I am enough, just as I am," can serve as a reminder that your worth is inherent and not based on your achievements. One woman shared her experience of repeating her mantra during particularly challenging days at work. Over time, she found that this simple practice diminished feelings of self-doubt, allowing her to approach her tasks with a more balanced mindset. Integrating acts of kindness toward yourself is equally important. Take time to engage in activities that nourish your spirit, such as enjoying nature, reading a good book, or pampering yourself. By recognizing your own needs and treating yourself with compassion, you reinforce the notion that your happiness matters. For instance, a man who struggled with self-criticism began setting aside time every week for his favorite hobby, painting. He found that allowing himself this pleasure significantly enhanced his self-view and fostered a sense of fulfillment. As you embrace these practices of self-compassion, anticipate profound benefits in your emotional landscape. You may experience a greater sense of inner peace, improved mental health, and enhanced resilience in the face of adversity. Instead of being derailed by setbacks, you will find that self-compassion allows you to rise again with newfound strength and clarity. As we move forward into the next chapter, we'll explore how self-compassion intertwines with inner healing, creating a powerful foundation for personal growth. You will learn techniques to deepen your understanding of self-kindness, positioning you for transformative change. Reflect on your current relationship with yourself, and consider subscribing to Balance Horizons for continued support and resources as you nurture this vital aspect of your journey. The path to healing is paved with compassion. Allow it to light your way forward. To fully embrace the power of self-compassion and initiate inner healing, it's essential to translate these insights into tangible actions that can be integrated into your daily life. One of the first steps is to create a self-compassion ritual. Choose a time each day where you can quietly reflect on your feelings and give yourself permission to express self-kindness. This can be as simple as lighting a candle and writing down positive affirmations that resonate with you. For example, you might write, "I am worthy of love and understanding." This simple act sets a nurturing tone for your day and reinforces your commitment to treating yourself with care. To further cultivate self-compassion, practice daily mindfulness exercises. Begin with just 5 minutes a day. Sit comfortably, focus on your breath, and allow thoughts to come and go without judgment. As you settle into this practice, occasionally bring your attention to areas where you feel critical of yourself. If a negative thought arises, acknowledge it without resistance, then replace it with a compassionate thought or affirmation. Research shows that incorporating mindfulness practices reduces anxiety and fosters emotional resilience. Many people report that after just a few weeks of practice, they notice a significant shift in how they respond to self-criticism, often replacing harsh judgments with supportive affirmations. It can also be beneficial to establish a self-compassion buddy. Share your journey with a trusted friend who is equally committed to self-growth. Encourage each other to express self-kindness and share your feelings and challenges openly. One individual found tremendous relief in discussing their struggles with a close friend who was experiencing similar challenges. They scheduled weekly check-ins, sharing their triumphs and setbacks. This mutual support helped both women cultivate greater self-acceptance, while also enhancing their friendship through vulnerability and shared experiences. Another powerful approach to deepening self-compassion is to keep a self-compassion journal. Each evening, write down 3 things you appreciated about yourself that day. These could be simple acknowledgments, such as, "I was patient with myself today," or "I made a healthy choice." This practice encourages you to actively focus on your positive qualities rather than getting lost in self-criticism. After a month of this practice, many people notice that their self-appreciation significantly increases, allowing them to face challenges with a more empowered mindset. As you begin to implement these practices, you will likely experience profound benefits. Increased self-compassion can lead to improved emotional resilience, enabling you to navigate life's challenges with greater ease. Instead of being defeated by mistakes or setbacks, you will recognize them as opportunities for growth. By quieting the critical inner voice, you foster a nurturing dialogue that allows you to build a stronger foundation for self-acceptance. Embrace this journey as an ongoing process of self-discovery and healing. The more you practice self-compassion, the more natural it will become to extend this kindness to others, enriching not only your relationship with yourself, but also your interactions with those around you. As we transition into the next chapter, we will explore the connection between self-compassion and the journey toward developing inner strength. You'll learn how nurturing a positive relationship with yourself paves the way for deeper emotional and spiritual growth. Take a moment now to reflect on your progress and consider subscribing to Balance Horizons for ongoing support and resources as you navigate this transformative path. Your journey to self-discovery and healing continues as you cultivate the compassion within. Chapter 9. Releasing Stress Through Breath and Awareness. Have you ever noticed how your breath changes in moments of stress? Picture yourself in an overwhelming situation, perhaps during a hectic meeting or while navigating a crowded street. Your breathing becomes shallow, quick, and erratic, mirroring the chaos around you. This connection between breath and emotional state is not just metaphorical. It reflects a fundamental truth about how our body responds to stress. Understanding this relationship can provide a powerful pathway to reclaiming composure and fostering inner peace. In our fast-paced lives, we often overlook the significance of our breath, a simple, automatic process. However, poor breathing patterns contribute to heightened feelings of anxiety and stress. Many individuals experience this as a chronic state of tension, accompanied by physical symptoms such as headaches, digestive issues, or fatigue. The problem stems from our habitual responses. When we feel overwhelmed, breathing can become constricted, exacerbating the very emotions we seek to alleviate. The transformative solution to this dilemma lies in the practice of conscious breathing and mindfulness awareness. By intentionally focusing on your breath, you create a bridge between your body and mind, allowing you to engage more fully with the present moment. This practice can be initiated anywhere and anytime, making it a versatile tool for stress reduction. Start this journey by setting aside a few minutes daily for focused breathing exercises. Find a comfortable position, either seated or standing, and begin to breathe deeply from your diaphragm. Inhale through your nose for a count of 4, hold for 4, and exhale slowly through your mouth for a count of 6. Scientific research supports the efficacy of deep breathing in modulating stress levels. Studies have shown that deep, intentional breaths lower cortisol levels, the hormone associated with stress. For instance, one participant shared how incorporating these breathing techniques into her daily routine transformed her approach to anxiety. She utilized the exercises before crucial meetings or challenging conversations, reporting feeling more centered and equipped to handle pressure. Mindfulness meditation can further enhance your ability to manage stress. Consider dedicating time each week to practice mindfulness in a calm setting. During this time, focus on observing your breath and the sensations within your body. As your thoughts begin to drift, gently redirect your attention back to your breath without judgment. This practice allows you to create a gap between stressful thoughts and your emotional reactions. Research indicates that regular meditation enhances emotional regulation, making it easier to cope with stress-inducing situations. In addition to these practices, integrating movement with breath can amplify your stress relief experience. Activities such as yoga or Tai Chi combine mindful breathing with gentle physical movement, further grounding you in the present moment. Imagine attending a yoga class that emphasizes breath work. As you flow through each pose, the connection with your breath creates a profound sense of calm. One attendee noted that participating in these sessions not only reduced her stress levels, but also improved her physical health, enhancing her overall sense of well-being. As you commit to these breathing techniques and mindfulness practices, expect to experience significant shifts in your emotional state. You may find that stressful moments become more manageable, allowing you to approach life's challenges with renewed clarity and perspective. Increased awareness and control over your breath will help you cultivate a sense of inner peace amid external chaos. Embrace these practices as part of your ongoing journey of personal growth and self-care. Every small step you take in prioritizing your breath will ripple into other areas of your life, reinforcing your power to stay grounded. As we transition into the next chapter, we will explore the relationship between overwhelm and balance. You will learn practical strategies for restoring stability in your life, allowing for greater resilience and calm amid the demands of each day. Before moving forward, take a moment to reflect on your relationship with breath, and consider subscribing to Balance Horizons for valuable insights and ongoing support on your path toward peace. Your ability to reclaim serenity begins with a single breath. Embrace it fully. To cultivate a deeper connection with your breath and harness its transformative power, begin by creating a consistent breathing practice. Dedicate a few minutes each day to focus solely on your breath. Find a quiet space and settle into a comfortable position. Set a timer for 5 to 10 minutes, then direct your attention to the act of inhaling and exhaling. Feel the air fill your lungs deeply as you inhale through your nose, then slowly exhale through your mouth. Visualizing each breath as a wave can enhance the experience, allowing you to release tension with each exhale. Over time, you'll begin to notice how this simple practice can serve as a refuge from the cluttered mind. A real-life example comes from a busy executive who felt overwhelmed by constant demands at work. She began a morning routine that included 10 minutes of focused breathing before starting her day. This practice not only helped alleviate her anxiety, but also provided her with renewed clarity and purpose, allowing her to approach her tasks with a calm demeanor. Within weeks, she reported feeling more centered and less reactive to stressors, demonstrating the profound impact that mindful breathing can have on overall well-being. Integrating breath awareness into your daily life can further amplify these benefits. Make it a habit to check in with your breathing throughout the day, especially during challenging moments. For instance, if you find yourself in a stressful situation, perhaps during a difficult conversation or when facing an impending deadline, pause and take a few deep breaths. This simple act can help you ground yourself and regain focus, shifting your response from anxiety to calmness. One individual who practiced this noticed that when he faced heated discussions in meetings, taking a moment to breathe before responding led to more constructive interactions. Rather than being reactive, he felt empowered to engage thoughtfully. To deepen your practice, consider combining breathwork with guided meditation. Various apps and online resources offer guided sessions focusing on breath awareness, promoting relaxation and inner peace. For example, following a guided meditation that emphasizes slow, rhythmic breathing can provide a structured way to incorporate mindfulness into your routine. One woman reported significantly improved sleep quality after integrating a nightly guided meditation focused on breath into her pre-bedtime ritual. These tools can help cultivate resilience against daily stressors, enhancing your ability to navigate life's complexities. As you engage consistently in breath-focused practices, you may begin to experience shifts in your emotional landscape. Stressful scenarios that once felt overwhelming may become more manageable, and your baseline level of anxiety may start to diminish. Regular breath awareness will not only enhance your emotional resilience, but also improve your overall sense of tranquility and well-being. Now is the time to embrace this process as an integral part of your journey toward emotional balance and self-discovery. Set a goal to commit to at least one breath-focused practice each day. Whether it's a dedicated session in the morning, pausing to breathe between tasks, or a guided meditation before sleep, each small act matters and contributes to your overall emotional health. As we move forward into the next chapter, we will explore how to transition from feelings of overwhelm to achieving balance in your life. You'll learn strategies to restore stability and cultivate a sense of peace, even amid the pressures of daily life. Reflect on your breath practice and consider subscribing to Balance Horizons for additional resources and ongoing support on your journey. Your ability to reclaim calm begins with each mindful breath. Embrace it wholeheartedly. Chapter 10. From Overwhelm to Balance, Restoring Stability. Have you ever felt like you were caught in a whirlwind, spinning uncontrollably as life's demands swirl around you? Imagine waking up each morning to a long list of responsibilities, feeling the weight of expectations pressing down on your shoulders. This sensation of being overwhelmed is something many of us experience, often leading to stress that profoundly disrupts our balance and sense of control. Understanding how to navigate this overwhelming chaos is essential for cultivating a life marked by peace and stability. The challenge of feeling overwhelmed can manifest in various ways, from anxiety and irritability to fatigue and burnout. In today's fast-paced world, juggling work, family, social obligations, and personal aspirations can create a perfect storm of stress. Individuals often find it hard to prioritize their well-being amid the noise of daily demands, leading to a cycle of emotional depletion. The more overwhelmed we feel, the harder it becomes to make thoughtful decisions, and the cycle continues. Addressing this problem is crucial for reclaiming a peaceful existence. The transformative solution lies in developing personalized strategies to restore balance to your life. It begins with recognizing the importance of prioritization and taking small, manageable steps. A practical approach is to identify your core values, what truly matters to you. Spend a few moments reflecting on what brings you joy and fulfillment. This may include family, career, health, or creativity. Once you grasp your values, you can begin to assess how you allocate your time and energy. Many individuals find that when they focus on their core values, they can more easily eliminate non-essential commitments that drain their energy. One effective strategy is to implement a time audit for a week. Keep track of how you spend your time, noting the activities that align with your values and those that feel like obligations. This exercise can reveal patterns that may contribute to your feelings of overwhelm. For example, one person discovered that spending excessive time on social media added to their anxiety and detracted from activities they genuinely enjoyed. By reducing their screen time and replacing it with nature walks, they found a renewed sense of calm and connection. Integrating breaks into your daily routine can also significantly enhance your ability to cope with overwhelming situations. When you notice the tension building, pause and take a few moments to breathe deeply, stretch, or even step outside for fresh air. This practice not only allows your mind to reset, but it also provides space for clarity in decision-making. Research has shown that even short breaks can enhance productivity and reduce stress levels. Additionally, another effective tool for managing overwhelm is setting boundaries. Many people struggle with saying no, fearing they might disappoint others. However, learning to assertively decline unnecessary commitments is vital for preserving your mental and emotional resources. For instance, imagine telling a colleague you cannot take on extra work because of your existing commitments. This boundary, while initially uncomfortable, can lead to a sense of empowerment and a clearer focus on your priorities. As you begin to implement these balancing strategies, you will likely experience positive transformations in your life. An increased sense of control, reduced stress levels, and a greater alignment with your values will create a nourishing environment for personal growth. You may find that as you restore balance, your ability to respond to challenges improves, allowing you to navigate life's storms with greater resilience. Embrace this journey as a continuous process of self-discovery and adaptation. Remember that achieving balance is not a one-time endeavor. It requires ongoing commitment and reflection. As we transition to the next chapter, we will delve into the art of saying no without guilt, exploring how boundary setting can create space for what truly matters to you. You'll learn to approach this practice with confidence and kindness, fortifying your journey toward balance. Take a moment now to reflect on your current commitments and consider subscribing to Balance Horizons for continual support and resources along your path. The journey toward stability is within your reach. Embrace it wholeheartedly. To effectively integrate the art of saying no into your life, begin by recognizing the importance of establishing healthy boundaries. Start by assessing your current commitments and asking yourself which of these truly align with your values and priorities. It can be helpful to use a simple method. For every commitment you consider, ask if it excites you or brings you joy. If the answer is no, it may be time to reconsider your involvement. This reflective practice allows you to clarify what matters most to you, paving the way for proactive decision-making. A practical step is to create a personal boundary mantra. This can be a simple phrase that you repeat to yourself when faced with the temptation to say yes. For instance, my time is valuable and I must prioritize accordingly. One individual found great success with this approach after she crafted her mantra. Whenever requests piled up, she would remind herself of her mantra, which empowered her to respond more confidently. This clarity of purpose not only helped her set limits, but also significantly reduced her feelings of overwhelm. Another effective strategy emphasizes the importance of practice. Role-playing potential scenarios with a trusted friend can help you become more comfortable asserting your boundaries. Consider situations where you might typically say yes out of obligation. Practice how you might respond, focusing on firm yet polite language. For example, if a colleague asks for help on a project when your plate is full, you might respond, "I really appreciate the opportunity, but I won't be able to assist this time as I'm currently focused on my own deadlines." Practicing these exchanges helps to build confidence, making it easier to apply this in real-life situations. Understanding the psychological aspects of saying no is also crucial. Many people fear disappointing others or inciting conflict. However, it's important to remember that true respect in relationships encompasses the ability to communicate needs effectively. Reflect on instances where saying no led to enhanced relationships or increased respect from others. A woman shared that she initially felt guilty refusing her neighbor's constant requests for babysitting. After establishing clearer boundaries, her relationship improved. The neighbor learned to respect her time, and the conversation shifted to more supportive exchanges. Such outcomes illustrate that setting boundaries can ultimately strengthen connections. As you implement these strategies, you may notice significant shifts in your emotional well-being. The more comfortable you become with saying no, the more time and energy you will have to devote to the commitments that genuinely nourish you. You will likely find yourself feeling lighter, more empowered, and even more at peace. Increased clarity allows you to focus on what truly enriches your life, rather than being burdened by outside expectations. Now is the time to take action. Challenge yourself to say no to one request this week that does not align with your priorities. Notice how it feels to assert your boundaries and reflect on the resulting emotional state. Approaching this process with kindness and compassion makes saying no a valuable step toward personal growth rather than an act of guilt. As we transition into the next chapter, we will explore strategies for creating a life filled with calm and resilience. You'll learn how to weave the principles of self-care and mindfulness into your daily life, establishing a nurturing environment that supports your well-being. Take a moment now to reflect on the boundaries you seek to establish and consider subscribing to Balance Horizons for continuous support and resources on your transformative path. By prioritizing your well-being, you can design a life that resonates with your true self. Embrace this journey. Your empowered self awaits. Chapter 11. The Art of Saying No Without Guilt. Have you ever felt a wave of guilt wash over you the moment you utter the word no? Picture yourself in a situation where a friend is asking for help with a project that you simply don't have the time or energy for. As you contemplate your response, the pressure to comply gnaws at you, leading to an internal battle between your needs and the fear of disappointing someone else. This struggle is all too common and reflects a pervasive challenge in our lives: how to assert our boundaries without feeling guilty. The pressure to say yes often stems from societal expectations and cultural norms that promote compliance and harmony at the expense of our well-being. Many individuals find themselves overwhelmed by commitments, racing to fulfill obligations that drain their energy and diminish their sense of self. This cycle can quickly lead to burnout, resentment, and a profound sense of being unfulfilled. Recognizing the pattern is the first step toward freeing yourself from the compulsive need to please others. The transformative solution lies in learning the art of saying no and understanding that it is not only acceptable but necessary for maintaining your mental and emotional health. Self-awareness is crucial in this process. Begin by honoring your feelings and recognizing that saying no can protect your time, energy, and overall well-being. When you tune into your feelings, you become better equipped to make decisions that align with your priorities. For instance, if a colleague asks you to take on additional work during a busy week, allow yourself to assess how this request aligns with your current responsibilities before responding. Exploring practical strategies can further bolster your ability to say no without guilt. One effective method is to practice a polite and assertive response. Instead of feeling cornered, prepare a script for yourself. You might say, "I'm honored that you thought of me, but I won't be able to assist this time due to my current commitments." By framing your response in a positive light, you're able to assert your boundaries gracefully. This simple shift empowers you, reinforcing the notion that your time is valuable. Additionally, take time to consider the benefits of saying no. When you decline a request that doesn't serve you, you free up space for opportunities that truly align with your passions and goals. For example, one reader shared how turning down an invitation to a social event allowed her to spend time working on a personal project that had been waiting for attention. This choice not only prevented her from feeling overwhelmed, but also resulted in a sense of accomplishment and fulfillment that extended beyond the event she declined. Engaging in repetition is key to building confidence in saying no. The more you practice, the easier it will become to assert your needs without feeling guilty. Start small. Decline a minor request, perhaps from a coworker or family member. As you grow comfortable with this practice, gradually increase the stakes. You might find that, surprisingly, those around you respect your boundaries and may even encourage you to prioritize your own well-being. As you embark on this journey of self-assertion, remember that saying no is a form of self-care. It lays the groundwork for future growth, enhancing your ability to engage meaningfully with the commitments that genuinely matter to you. By prioritizing your own needs, you create an authentic existence rooted in balance and fulfillment. As we move to the next chapter, we will explore how to create a life of calm and resilience through effective self-care practices. You will discover additional strategies for building a sustainable approach to your well-being. Take a moment to reflect on what practices resonate with you and consider subscribing to Balance Horizons for continued support and accountability. Embrace the art of saying no as a powerful tool for transformation and personal empowerment. This journey toward authenticity is yours to claim. To fully harness the art of saying no without guilt, begin by establishing a clear understanding of your priorities. Create a personal vision statement that encapsulates your values and goals. Take a moment to reflect on what truly matters to you, whether it's your family, career aspirations, health, or personal development. Written down, this statement serves as a guiding light, helping you discern which requests to accept and which to decline. For example, one individual crafted a vision statement focused on family time and personal growth. When approached with requests that clashed with these priorities, they felt empowered to say no without hesitation. Next, practice responding to requests with deliberate statements that reflect your boundaries while still being respectful. It's essential to communicate clearly but kindly. For instance, when a friend invites you to an event that doesn't align with your goals or exceeds your energy limits, you might respond with, "Thank you for inviting me, and I truly appreciate it, but I have prior commitments that I need to honor." This approach affirms your appreciation while firmly asserting your needs. Consider role-playing these statements with a friend or practicing them in front of a mirror. The more you rehearse, the more natural and confident you will feel during real-life situations. This practice prepares you to navigate conversations without the anxiety that often accompanies boundary setting. Embrace the concept of controlled exposure to progressively strengthen your ability to say no. Start with lower-stakes situations where the potential for discomfort is minimal. This could involve declining a minor request to help with a work task or skipping a social gathering that doesn't interest you. Each time you successfully assert your boundaries, the process becomes easier. One participant shared how they initially felt nervous about saying no to friends for monthly outings. However, after declining twice, they found that not only did they feel liberated, but their friendships remained intact, showcasing that healthy boundaries can coexist with meaningful relationships. Once you begin to experience the benefits of saying no, allow yourself to celebrate these small victories. Acknowledge how each refusal contributes to prioritizing your well-being and maintaining your balance. Keeping a journal where you note these instances can help reinforce the positives. You may write about the relief felt after declining a commitment or the extra time you gained for self-care activities, like reading or exercising. This reflection reminds you of the power inherent in setting boundaries. As you become more skilled in this practice, you may find that your confidence grows and the burden of guilt begins to dissipate. You'll likely experience a newfound sense of control over your life, leading to an improved ability to focus on what enriches your existence. This journey fosters a holistic sense of empowerment that radiates into various aspects of your daily life. Now is the time to take action. Identify one commitment this week that doesn't serve your interests or well-being, and practice saying no. Observe your feelings afterward. Embracing the discomfort of saying no is part of the growth process. Transitioning into the next chapter, we will explore how to create a life filled with calm and resilience through effective self-care practices. You'll learn how to design daily rituals that nurture your inner peace and emotional health. As you reflect on your journey toward healthy boundaries, consider subscribing to Balance Horizons for ongoing guidance and resources. This journey toward authentic living is just beginning, and every step you take sets the foundation for a more balanced and fulfilling life. Give yourself permission to embrace your needs. The path to true serenity awaits. Chapter 12. Creating a Life of Calm and Resilience. Imagine waking up each day filled with a sense of peace, clarity, and purpose, no longer overwhelmed by the chaos of everyday life. This vision may seem like a distant dream, especially in a world that constantly bombards us with information, obligations, and distractions. However, the reality is that creating a life of calm and resilience is not just possible. It's a journey worth pursuing. How do we move from feeling reactive and stressed to embracing a more balanced existence? The challenge many face in achieving this desired state lies in the relentless pace of modern life. We are often conditioned to hustle and push through discomfort, neglecting our emotional and mental well-being. This can lead to burnout, anxiety, and disconnection from our true selves. Recognizing the need for a more sustainable approach to life is the first step in restoring balance. The pressures of work, family, and societal expectations can create a perfect storm that disrupts our sense of calm, leading us to perceive ourselves as victims of circumstance. The transformative solution involves cultivating practices that foster both calmness and resilience. It starts with committing to a lifestyle that prioritizes your well-being. Embrace the idea of intentional living, mindfully navigating your daily activities and choices. Begin by evaluating your current routines. Are there activities that drain you or commitments that do not align with your values? Taking stock can help you identify changes that need to be made. One effective strategy is to establish a daily ritual that anchors your day. For example, consider starting your morning with a few minutes of silence, meditation, or gentle stretching, allowing yourself to ease into the day rather than rushing headlong into tasks. Establishing this sacred time helps cultivate a sense of calm that sets a positive tone for the hours ahead. A reader shared their experience of transforming their morning routine by incorporating mindfulness meditation. By dedicating just 10 minutes each morning, they found themselves more centered and better able to respond to daily challenges without succumbing to stress. In addition to morning rituals, creating physical spaces that promote calmness can greatly enhance your emotional well-being. Your environment plays a crucial role in shaping your mindset. Designate areas in your home for relaxation and reflection. A cozy nook filled with plants, calming colors, and inspiring books can become your personal sanctuary. One individual transformed a small corner of their living room into a relaxation zone by adding comfortable seating, soft lighting, and personal mementos. This space became a retreat for unwinding and reconnecting with themselves whenever the wave of daily life felt overwhelming. Moreover, embracing the art of self-care is fundamental to building resilience. This means committing to activities that recharge you, whether it's enjoying a favorite hobby, connecting with loved ones, or engaging in simple pleasures like reading or taking long walks. Regularly scheduling these moments into your week not only helps to combat stress, but also reinforces your commitment to nurturing your well-being. One participant in a self-care workshop emphasized the importance of scheduling personal days into her calendar, which became a game-changer for her mental health. As you implement these practices, you will likely observe profound shifts in your emotional landscape. A commitment to calm living breeds resilience, allowing you to navigate life's ups and downs with grace. You may find that your capacity to handle stress improves, leading to better relationships and a greater sense of satisfaction in your daily activities. Now is the time to take action. Start crafting your daily rituals and nurturing your physical spaces today. Reflect on how you can incorporate self-care into your routine. As we move forward, the next chapter will explore the integration of mindfulness into daily living, emphasizing its role in fostering enduring calm and strength. You will learn techniques for intertwining mindfulness with everyday tasks, enhancing your journey toward serenity. Take a moment to reflect on the changes you aspire to make and consider subscribing to Balance Horizons for ongoing support and resources. Your path toward a calmer, more resilient life is within reach. Embrace it fully. To deepen your practice of creating a life filled with calm and resilience, it's essential to implement clear, actionable steps. Begin by establishing a daily mindfulness practice. This can be as simple as setting aside 5 to 10 minutes each day to engage in focused breathing or guided meditation. Find a quiet place where you won't be disturbed, and take a few moments to tune into your breath. With each inhale, imagine drawing in peace and clarity. With each exhale, visualize releasing tension and chaos. A woman named Sarah began this practice during her morning coffee routine. She found that by prioritizing this quiet time, she felt more centered and better equipped to handle the challenges that arose throughout her day. Next, consider integrating mindfulness into physical activities. Whether you're walking, jogging, or doing yoga, focus on the sensations in your body and the rhythm of your movements. One man shared that every time he went for a run, he made it a point to pay attention to how his feet hit the ground and the way his breath synchronized with his pace. This practice transformed his runs from mindless routines into moments of meditation, enhancing not just his physical health, but also his emotional resilience. Another powerful step you can take is to cultivate awareness in everyday tasks. Practice being fully present while engaging in routine activities such as washing dishes, showering, or even eating. For example, when eating, take time to savor each bite, appreciating the flavors and textures of your meal. This simple act of mindfulness allows you to shift from autopilot mode to a conscious appreciation of the moment, fostering feelings of gratitude and joy. A reader reported that this change turned her meal times into peaceful rituals rather than rushed obligations, increasing her enjoyment of food and life itself. As you adopt these practices, the benefits will become evident. You may notice a significant reduction in stress levels and improvements in your overall emotional health. The more you engage with each moment mindfully, the more resilient you become in navigating life's hectic pace. Embracing calm brings clarity and purpose, enabling you to respond thoughtfully to challenges rather than reacting impulsively. I urge you to take immediate action by incorporating at least one mindfulness practice into your daily routine. Start small, perhaps by committing to a 5-minute meditation or mindful eating exercise. Reflect on how you feel before and after these moments. This awareness will reinforce the positive impact of your efforts. As we transition into exploring mindfulness in deeper aspects of life, the upcoming chapter will guide you through practical strategies for embedding mindfulness in your interactions and decision-making processes. You'll discover how cultivating a mindful approach can transform not only your internal landscape, but also your relationships with others. Consider subscribing to Balance Horizons for ongoing support and resources that will aid you on this journey. Each mindful decision and every calming practice you integrate into your life contributes to a fragrant tapestry of resilience and peace. Embrace the journey ahead. Your path to a tranquil, fulfilled life is unfolding beautifully. Each step you take in this direction holds the potential for transformation. Allow yourself to experience it fully. In conclusion, this book has guided you through a transformative journey toward reclaiming your inner peace and resilience. By embracing the practices of mindfulness, self-compassion, and intentional living, you have learned to navigate life's challenges with confidence and grace. Each chapter has equipped you with practical tools to release toxic stress, establish healthy boundaries, and cultivate a deeper connection with yourself. As you integrate these insights into your daily life, harness the power of silence and reflection to create a more fulfilling and balanced existence. Thank you for taking the time to engage with this content. Your commitment to personal growth is commendable. We encourage you to like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more resources and guidance on your journey to wellness. Together, let's continue building a community dedicated to fostering calm, resilience, and empowerment.